Welcome, you kobolds of Carekeep. Welcome to the EDH Brothers Thursday Night Showdown. I'm the random dude, Josh, and we apologize for the delay. Technology. Yeah, it's a family-friendly show. But on that note, let's jump right into tonight's game. We've got our usual suspects. Let's start with Swan. I mean, that's how we do it, right? Kill Caleb first. Yes, right. Uh, Dig it. Speaking of Caleb, Caleb's the next player up tonight. Caleb, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I have accepted my role as the archenemy of the EDH brothers, and wish you all good luck in taking me down. I am playing. It's Caleb here, aka Glorious Wolfman, with Minsk and Boo, Timeless Heroes. The name of this deck is Richard Gere. If you understand that reference, you understand what I'm going to do with this hamster and my friends here at this table.
Very nice. Very nice. And of course, we've got the one, the only, the not salty at all, Metal Nick.
What's up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well today. All right, so back a while ago, an amazing little German power metal band called Blind Guardian released an album called Somewhere Far Beyond, and on that album, they had two tracks: The Bard's Tale in the Forest and The Bard's Tale, The Hobbit. I present to you the third part of the trilogy, The Bard's Tale, Fat Stupid Hobbits, because I've got Sam Loyal Tindant and Frodo the Adventurous Hobbit ready to take on and do some battle. This, of course, is the Food and Fellowship Recon, but it's been upgraded. There are a fun little proxies in here of cards that work well with a deck like this, but have been turned into Tolkien, Lord of the Rings style artwork. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to run this deck, make some food, gain some life, and probably really do bad impressions of Andy Serkis most of the game. So it's going to be fun.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And before I say who I'm playing, shout out to Kayfabe Cards, all the players at the Commander Night. Thank you so much for tuning in while you're slinging spells as well. We appreciate it. We love the shop. Check them out. Kayfabe Cards, link in the description. They're amazing. I am playing Nayali Sons Vanguard. This is the precon that's been upgraded. This is a power level 7. Just kidding. That is no longer a thing. I would say that this is a bracket 2.
Everything's bracket 3. That's bracket
Oh,
three's
sorry.
new power level.
Yeah.
Bracket three's
Okay.
new
So
power
it's a
level 7.
bracket 3. I do have one game changer in here. So there you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna make tokens, punch face, do the Boros thing. So yeah, good times, great oldies. Not a radio station. We don't need to get demonetized. That being said, Caleb, you're the arch enemy. Pick a number 1 through 4.
4. I'm currently looking to see if I actually have any game changers in here, and I don't think I do. Nope, no game changers.
All right. Well, you go first. That's nice. Very nice. All right. You guys ready?
Let's do it!
Let's do it. Well, I will draw for turn. I will play, and I'm laughing at this because of what I called everyone at the beginning of this. I'm going to play Care Keep. Tap side colorless, or I can put 1 in red, tap it to create a 0/1 red kobold creature token named Kobolds of Carekeep.
So this is looking reminiscent of when Was it Jared played this deck on the channel?
The difference is I actually have enough lands to hit all my land drops.
Oh, okay, good.
But I will pass the turn.
All right. Draw for turn.
Yeah,
And I'm going to go ahead
game.
and... Yes, it was. I'm going to go ahead and play Godless Shrine tap, pass turn.
I am also going to play a tap land, and it's going to be a commercial district. I'll surveil, leaving that on top, passing the turn. You fell for the trap hand.
Untap.
You deserve it.
Right. Let's see. I'm going to play. So I drew for turn. I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard. Because thankfully, this now taps for all of my colors. Thanks to Nick and Caleb. And Swan.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Swan doesn't have. Yeah, no,
Nope,
not Swan.
you
But I
were
can
wrong.
tap it
You
for
were wrong.
blue. You know what? And for those watching, we've got a new audio setup. Let us know how we sound in the comments. Your feedback, greatly appreciated. Well, I'm going to do what Jared didn't do. Oh, wait, just kidding. It's turn 2. It's been a day, y'all. Cool, pass turn.
It's his first time, everybody. It's his first time. All right. Draw.
I played that. That's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna, as you would say, Josh, I'm gonna thank everybody for being my friends and play a Vault of Champions, and then I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2. I'm gonna play Call of the Ring, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Play a mountain, and I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Primal Rage, which was one of my nicknames in high school. Creatures have trample. Also, not actually kidding, people called me Primal Rage in high school. No idea why. Pastor.
I can believe. I can see it.
Because you played the arcade you played the arcade like fighting game with the dinosaurs a lot.
I never did, but someone just walked up and was like, "I'm going to call you Primal Rage," and then spread it around the school. And I'm like, there are worse things to be called. That's kind of how. That's in part how the Wolfman nickname came about too. I just liked that one better.
I'd like to point out Swan got a land.
Yes, he
Draw
did.
for turn.
Because he cheated and stacked his deck.
True. He pulled a Lucas. That's what he did. Cool. Play mountain.
That reference is lost on me.
The Lucas part.
Yeah.
Nick knows.
Yep.
Gonna tap 2. Play Loyal Apprentice. And I will move to combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I don't control my commander, so I don't make a thought, which is sad. But I will move. Since it has haste, I'm going to swing at Caleb for 2. Yep. Survey says, ding, 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 Caleb. Pass turn.
Cool. That's it. Roll. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and play a forest. Break the Orzhov theme there. At the beginning, my ring is going to tip me, but there is no one named as my ring bearer, but I will go to ring level 1. Then I'll tap 2 to bring out Frodo, Adventurous Hobbits. All right, and so he's as you guys know, he has vigilance, and whenever Frodo adventures Hobbit attacks, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, the ring tempts you. Then if Frodo is your ring bearer and the ring has tempted you 2 or more times this game, draw a card. All right, pass turn.
Okay. Play a Rockfall Vale as my land for turn. It enters untapped because I have 2 other lands. Let's see. How do I want to do this? A couple options. That doesn't really do much. This guy, it's getting this in quick. I'm going to play Atlan Jackal from the Warhammer Precon. I believe it's the only Universes Beyond card in this deck, since this is technically an IP of Wizards. So Trample Haste deals combat damage to a player. Search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to smack Josh right back.
Well, what the hell? Okay, that's fine. That's for how much? 2?
Yes, 2. And I will search for a forest. And I will pass the turn.
Yep. I got some Velcro. I'm going to send your way, Caleb.
Well, so it doesn't normally look like this, but it's because I can only like my keyboard can only stretch right here. Normally, when it's right here, it's actually nice and managed. But unless you're talking about this mess, but that's beyond saving. I actually do need to replace this dock right here. I got a new one, and this one's technically on life support. I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, God.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's play a Castle Embrace. Comes in untap because I do control a mountain. And then I'm going to tap 4, cast my commander, Neali, Sun's Vanguard. So attacking tokens I control have double strike. And then whenever one or more tokens I control attack a player, exile the top card of my library. During any turn I attack with the token, I may play that card. All right, so now I'm going to move to combat. Loyal Apprentice will trigger since I do now control my commander. Where's my Thop? You know what? I know what I can use for a Thop. I have this relic token. So, oh, God. Oh, hell. Cool. There's my Thop. And it has flying and double strike. So I attacked Caleb. I'm going to get the punches in now while I can. I will declare the attacking Thopter coming at Swan. On attack, I will exile card as Inspiring Leader. So I'll just put that. Yep. So 2 to the dome. All right. Yeah, that's all I can do, Pastor.
Tap. All right, and then the ring will tempt me. I'm going to go ahead and name Frodo as my ring bearer. And whenever you choose a ring bearer, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Sure, I'll pay 2 life. I'll draw a card, and I'll draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and throw down Shattered Sanctum. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3 for Sam, Loyal Attendant. All right, and then
So it begins.
yep, so it begins. Let's make some food. All right, and then I will go ahead and swing Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit. I mean, you're all tied for life, and I'm going to try to avoid the hamster coming my way for a little bit. Because unlike Richard Gere, I don't like him. So, Josh, I'm going to swing at you for 1 commander. On attack, I'm going to draw a card. And then I'm going to discard a forest. And yeah, one commander coming your way, unblockable.
Rude. Rude. I will remember this. Yep. Can't do anything about that because it's a 1 power. So yep,
And for
I'd
the
take it.
record, I do make a food token there at the beginning of combat, so just making sure I get that in. Sorry for that missed trigger there. All right, and yeah, I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
And there's a card draw off him as well because I got tempted twice.
Yeah, but you also have to gain.
Oh, I got to gain a life, don't I? All right, never mind. That goes to the
Yes,
bottom.
you
That goes to the
do.
bottom. I don't even know what that is. I didn't even see it. All right, thank you. Yes, I got to gain that life. Got to gain it.
Gain it.
Play Minsky Boo. 10 heroes. Make a move. Play Sheltered Thicket as my land for turn. Enters tapped. Uptick. Um, Actually, put them on the jacket. I'd like to continue getting my lands. Swan, how many in hand? Okay, I'll attack you with a 5/5. Or no, you. No, I thought it was 6/6. So you can double block. You lose your commander. I'll just attack Nick. I don't think he's going to attack. Or you want to block with Sam, and he can gain life.
Okay, I'll take 5 from a hamster.
No. This one is a human Tyrannid scout.
Oh, okay. I'll take.
He's
I'll
riding
take.
his motorcycle through Mordor.
I think that's the song title there. For sure.
If not, it could be. You could write it. I will pass the turn.
Lucky you.
It also enters tapped. I am. My business is you not being able to cast more expensive spells because they hurt me. Yeah, that's the thing with being a former judge. You don't tend to like to let people cheat.
Hmm. Well, okay then. Untap. Upkeep a draw. Let's play another mountain. And let's tap 4. Play a solemn simulacrum. Gonna go get a plains. The pretty plains, I might add. And what to do, what to do, what to do. Well, I guess in the words of Swan, let's move to the fighties. So, Loyal Apprentice will trigger since I do control my commander. So I will make another top. And I think, I mean, I'm going to get the value off of this anyway. So I'm going to, actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to swing a top at Minsk and Boo, the Planeswalker, and a top at Swan. So then I get 2 triggers since it's attacking 2 different players. So 1/1 double strike coming in Minsk and Boo, and another top with double strike and flying coming at Swan. Okay. All right. I exiled an Enlightened Tutor and a Siege Gang
So
Commander.
it says whenever one or more tokens attacks a player, not a planeswalker.
Oh, you are so right. My bad.
You're good.
Yeah. Whoops. I mean, I get the 1. Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd also only get 1 card, right? Because it's not deals
Yeah.
damage. It's when
Only
attacks.
1. It's on attack. So if I would
Oh,
have attacked your dome instead of
yeah.
Minsk and Boo, I would have gotten
Right.
2.
Yeah, I saw 2 cards exiled over there, so I wasn't sure.
Well, yeah, this was from last turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So all the cards I exiled from Nayeli, I'll just put over here. Cool. Yeah, I kind of screwed the pooch
Oh,
on that
okay.
one. All right. Yep.
And that's Enlightened Tutor, and what's the other one?
Inspiring Leader.
Okay.
Okay. I will just pass the turn.
All right. Beginning of combat, I will rotate up
upkeep?
to 3 there, and we will upkeep. Yeah, thank you. What am I? Golly, smoke crack munch neck. All right, ring attempt. I'll name Frodo's my ring bearer. I'll go ahead and lose 2 life. And I will draw a card. All right. And here's hoping the GPU can slow itself down and chill out here. I feel so taxed at the moment. All right. And all right, so I will go ahead and play Plains. I am going to tap 1, 2, and 3 to play Chromatic Lantern. Then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to bring out my good friend all the way from the first age, Feanor. Noldorian craftsman, aka Academy manufacturer. So if you would create a clue, food, or treasure token, instead create one of each. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move to combat. On combat trigger, we'll make a second food. And as a result, we'll make ourselves a, let's grab the tokens here. We'll make a clue and a treasure as well.
I was going to show the duck, but then I realized that, we're a family show.
All right, and so I will go ahead and move to combat. And Caleb, I'm going to swing Frodo Adventurous Hobbit at you. On attack, I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to discard... I'm going to discard Rogue's Passage. And yeah, there you go.
I'll block with Boo. It's all in one.
All right. Boo will die. It would die anyways because I'm at 3, so anything that blocks it has to be sacrificed at the end of combat.
Yep.
Okay. Then that's it. I'm all tapped out. I will pass the turn.
All right, untap, upkeep. Hey, look, he's back. Didn't even have to pay tax for him. Yep.
Oh, boo.
Let's go. Let's continue to ramp. I'm going to play Kadama's Reach. And I'm going to get 2 basics. And I haven't played a land for turn, so I'll play the second basic that I find as a land for turn. I'll throw that on the board there. Because you can never have enough lands.
That wasn't a jab at Jared when he played this precon, right? Just kidding, Jared. We still love your face.
Despite the fact that some of us have never seen it.
Fair enough.
All right. Next up. I'm going to play Fight Rigging. So this also has Hideaway. Hideaway 5. Then at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, and then if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, you may play the card without play the exiled card without paying mana cost. I'll uptick Mince and Boo, the Jackal. You have no untapped tokens, right, Josh?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to move to combat then, and I'm going to put another counter on this guy. And that does I do control creature with power 7 or greater. So that's going to get me a free Maskwood Nexus. Now all my creatures are all creature types.
Oh, God, they're all boos.
Yep. Speaking of Josh, boo.
I'm going to throw the Solemn in front of it. I realize, yes, it has trample. So I'm taking...
So you're taking 7 because it's a base of 2/2.
Okay. Yep. Cool. Down to 30. But when Solemn dies, well, not 300. That would have been funny. I do get to draw a card.
Sure do. More importantly for me, I continue ramping. I'm just trying to outpace the landfall deck.
Well, you're doing a great job at it.
Um, I will pass the turn. Have you tried putting lands in your landfall deck? Uh, that seems like really bad cheating.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Oh god.
It's okay, guys. He doesn't have any lands. Hey, that's Crucible lands.
It has green in it.
Oh, come on. Someone flash an Aven Mind Sensor right now. Right now.
That would be Nick. He's the only one playing white. That, well, no, I guess Josh is playing white too. I couldn't even play opposition agent.
That'd be funny too. And you fail to find.
No, I exile it and then I get to play it.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah, opposition agent's a great card.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Ooh.
So now you can turn another creature face up and you'll make 2 more Screed Swarms. Okay. That just sounds like bad
Shucks.
deck building.
And you have how many cards in hand? Okay, so Kefnet's still just there. Just F6, Kefnet.
8-8 or no 9-9. This is a 9-9. This is a 1-1. Yes. How much total? Sure. I'll go to 26.
That's a lot of punchies.
It's what? I'll go to 28.
Mm. Womp womp.
Just gross. Just gross.
Are we sure
I
on
mean,
the arch enemy?
I mean that's kind of now up for debate. Well, I'm going to play Temple of the False God. One of the most shat on lands. I honestly like it. I like it a lot.
I'm still poo-pooing that land.
Yeah, I'm not huge on that land.
Nope,
Um,
poo-pooing it. Poo-pooing away.
cool. Well, I'm going to do this for the betterment of the table. You're welcome. Please be nice to me. I'm going to cast Rip Apart, targeting Crucible of Worlds. Damn it. I tried, y'all.
It's fair. It's fair.
How many lands do you even? I'd say, how many lands do you even have in your graveyard, Swan? Okay.
Cool. All right. I'm going to move to combat. Loyal Apprentice will trigger, so I will make this Thopter. But I'm going to say that right now, I need to keep Caleb on my good side. So I'm sending a Thopter at Swan, and I'm going to send a Thopter at Nick. So Nick, it's just a 1/1 with double strike and flying. And then Swan, the other one's coming at you. On attack, since it is 2 players this time, we'll exile. Ooh, okay. 2 cards. Okay. Damage has been dealt. All right. Now let's do some fun things. Let's. If I don't get rid of the jackal, are you going to be swinging it elsewhere there, Caleb?
Uh, if you
If I
run that by me
if I
again,
leave it alone, no swinging jackal at me for a day.
it's not coming. It's not coming at you.
Cool. Yeah. I just have to decide which.
I want to try to help. I'm going to try to help the table here as well, guys. And it's not going to affect you, Josh. Okay.
Okay.
All right. For what it's
Here's what
worth.
I'm going to do. I'm going to tap the Exotic Orchard for white to cast Path of Exile, targeting the Shriekwood Devourer.
Not Scoot Swarm.
The Devourer's allowing him to untap lands.
Okay.
Also, the other scoot swarms are just more scoot swarms, so it doesn't like. So, side note for all of us, I just saw that the new secret lair, the secret cards that you get with the ones,
Yeah.
are retro frame foil zombies.
Ooh.
So anyone who gets a Will Helt the Rock Cleaver out there and wants to do a trade, let me know. I did pick up the Festival in a Box Magicon Chicago, and
Yep.
the secret card in that one was a Relentless Dead, which I didn't actually own one of those already, so that was really cool.
Yeah, I know you got a basic which got more scoots. I'm going to pay 2, cast Mask of Memory. Um, I'm then going to tap 1 and a red and Carekeep to make the Kobolds of Carekeep.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I will pass the turn.
All
Yeah,
right.
there it is, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. Beginning of upkeep, the ring will tempt me. I will go to ring level 4. I will go ahead and elect to lose 2 life, naming once again Frodo as my ring bearer, and draw a card. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play Undergrowth Stadium, and because I still have friends, it enters untapped. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to play Sanguine Bond. Whenever
Sure.
you gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
Yep.
Cool.
Then I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to go ahead and create a food token, which in turn is I'm going to make a food token. I'm going to make a second clue token and a second treasure token. All right. Then I'm going to declare Frodo as my attacker, swinging at Caleb. I'm only swinging Frodo at you. Nothing else will happen. I'm just swinging 1 at you. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm just going to continue blocking with the hamster because it can block and it's free.
that's fine. Okay, so it won't deal damage. I will draw a card, and I can discard a card. I'm gonna discard. I will discard Bountiful Promenade at the moment. All right, and then in my second main, I'm gonna tap 2, sacking 2 food tokens. Actually, and I'm gonna sack my 2 treasures as well. So actually, I can only sack 1. Never mind. I'll have 1 treasure. I'll sack my other food token, gaining 9 life. And Swan, I'm going to have you lose 9 life off of Sanguine Bond.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to go ahead and, because the other part Frodo will trigger, is I will get to draw that other card. Correct? I'm reading that right? Right? I do get to draw another card. Do relief
That's what on attack.
on
So
attack. Oh,
when Frodo attacks, so you have to gain the life
I got
before.
to gain life beforehand. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, I've run the deck 1 time, guys. 1 time. So, okay, no worries. I'll gain the life later. All right. So I did all that. I think I kept my word pretty much there to you and Josh. Hopefully, not incurring the wrath of Swan on the next go around. So pass the turn.
Well,
It's not personal. It's just business. Extra points to anyone who knows what that is from.
It's
I'm
from
gonna
a
put.
lot of things, but I think you're thinking of Taken. I'm
Oh,
guessing.
no.
Okay.
Definitely not. No. The greatest cinematic masterpiece ever made, The Godfather.
Okay. Well,
Swan, I'm gonna shoot you, or I'm gonna throw this hamster Tyranid human scout at you for 9, and I'm gonna draw 9 cards. Okay. Play Spire Garden as land for turn. Let's see, what else can I do? Hmm, he's right.
No. No. Mm-mm. It's definitely up there, but it does not, in my opinion, compare to The Godfather, part 1 and 2. I view those as both like one complete movie.
I'm gonna play Urbrass the Hidden. My creatures have haste. Your creatures into the battlefield tapped.
Son of a biscuit.
Mhm. Tap that slightly differently. There we go. And now I want to play Savala, Heart of the Wilds. She can make mana equal to the greatest power among creatures I control for a simple green. And if you play a creature that has the greatest power among creatures on the board, you get to draw a card.
Hmm.
Um, I'm going to move to combat and not attack, but I do get a prize fighting trigger. I'm going to put it on Urbrask. I'm going to move to main phase 2. Since Savala does have haste, I am going to activate her. And make 5 mana.
5 mana. Mana, mana. Do, 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 do.
Uh,
Mana, mana.
in, let's see, I can do it in any combination of colors. I think it's going to be, it's all just going to be green. It's fine. I'd like to get more value out of this, but I'm just going to go ahead and cast Traverse the Outlands. Search your library for X basic land cards, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control, then shuffle your library. My secret sub theme of this deck is can I end the game with no basic lands in my library? I'm actually just seeing how many I have left so far. I wanted to attack with the Outland Jackal first, but I needed the cards. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 basics left in my library. Or now I have 2 basics left in my library. Um, so that cost all 5 of the mana there. And then I have to pass the turn and move to discard. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's convenient. I think I'm going to discard these 3 basic lands.
Jesus.
You know, it'd be great. A blasphemous act.
Yeah, I was trying to draw into mine, but I didn't see it. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a card.
You get to draw a card because it's the greatest power among creatures on the board. Yes.
Just know that some of your skeweds are tapped.
So you're swinging at me? How much? I'll block 2 of them. 6 or 5. The one closest to your commander, and then this one will block the middle one.
Oh, okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Hey, Swan, did you hear that Nathan Fillion signed on to be Guy Gardner? Oh, have
And he
you?
looks ridiculous.
As he should. I think it's going to be a good fit for him. I hadn't seen the trailer yet.
So I'm going to play Windbrisk Heights. It's got Hideaway 4.
I mean, he plays an octopus so well. By the way, the new season's out. The new season's out. Yep.
Let's see.
I'm looking that up now. What season are we on for?
No, it's okay. Right. So I'm gonna tap the Castle and Briff for 1. I'm gonna equip Mask of Memory onto this Doctor. Move to combat. I'm gonna set Loyal Apprentice will trigger. I'll make another Thopter that comes in tapped because of our brass.
Yeah.
Good. It's fine. Fine. No hard
Oh.
feelings.
No, it looks like it's set for 2025. I guess whoever was saying that may have meant new episodes that dropped on like Netflix or something, so they were just seeing season 3.
Really? Because that Psy sure did a pretty valuable job of.
Yeah, well, you got plenty of other things. We got plenty of other things to watch.
Cool. So this will represent the tap stop. I will send this Thopter at Swan. How many cards do you have in the end? Okay, cool. Ooh, tight. So I will actually send this at
Hey,
Nick.
Josh, you can. I was gonna say you can swing at me. Just don't hurt me.
No,
I'll
it's
take
only a
the 2.
little. So yeah, yep. And then I'm gonna leave Caleb alone. So when that connects twice, I'll actually draw. So I get I'll have 2 instances where I draw 2 cards and discard a card. But I do exile 1. Ooh, Transmogrify. Okay, that's a card. So I'll draw 2. And then discard 1. Let's discard Bull Knight Commander. Trigger that again. All right, and then we'll discard Falcon or Adept. Okay. Second name. I have options. Let's. What to do. Let's go 1, 2, 3, red, white for Othari Sun's Great Glory. Comes in tap, thanks Erebrast, by his
Great
flying,
cube card.
lifelink and haste. And then this is when it attacks, it creates, I get an experience counter, and then I get rebels that come in tapped and attack them. Let's play a Dragon Master Outcast. I have 6 more lands, so I'm going to start making dragons. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. And then I'm going to cast Enlightened Tutor
Sure.
to search my library for an artifact or enchantment, reveal, put it on top, and then I will end up passing the turn.
Okay. Tap. All right. Upkeep. Trigger. I'm gonna lose 2 life and draw a card off of Call of the Ring.
I'll let you know,
Draw.
Nick. I can deal with Swan on my turn, so you don't have to worry about him. So don't make me worry about you.
I don't really care.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and play a swamp. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay a green and a white. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with my treasure token to play Farmer Cotton.
That's a good one.
So when he enters the battlefield, I create 7 white halfling creature tokens, and I'll make 7 food, which will in turn make me 7 treasures and 7
Clues.
more clues.
By the way, did you see the thing about the? I'm sure you've seen this before, but the great thing about the halfling tokens,
No, what's that?
they're
Shout out to
token
Wicked Ricky.
creatures.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, if you look at the text on them, they're Tolkien creatures, not token.
Okay, there we go. Let me go get said Halfling. I see that. Yes, they are. They are Tolkien. Oh, and he will enter tapped. I'm sorry, because Urabrask.
I thought that was a really clever thing by Wizards.
I do like that. Yeah, Tolkien creature. Okay. All right. So I got 7 of those tapped. Okay. So if I don't just blow you up, Caleb, how long am I going to be allowed to just to live for a little bit here?
I mean, I'm not. My number one concern is Swan. After that, I haven't figured out my plans yet. I assume
right.
I get wiped off the face of the earth. So,
Well, here's what I'm going to do. In order for this to happen, you have to let me actually hit you with Frodo. Deal?
sure.
Okay. So before combat, though, I am going to sack all 7 of my treasures to sack all 7 of my food to gain 21 life.
By the way,
So
I tutored for Felidar Retreat.
Okay. So you have 7 instances of an opponent's
3.
going to lose 3 life.
yeah, it was 32, so 53. Sorry, 53. Okay. All right. So yes. So here's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to have 2 instances each hit Josh and hit Caleb. And I'm going to have the other 3 instances hit you, Swan. So 9 life coming your way. All right. Then moving to combat, I make another food and another treasure and another clue. Need to get a clue here. Okay. And I'm going to swing Frodo at you, Caleb.
I'll take
On,
1.
okay. Now on attack, I draw a card. And I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard Minas Tirith. Or sorry, I'm going to discard Marsh Flats. I said Minas Tirith. Oh, guess what? I have Minas Tirith in my hand. Oh. Okay. And then since it's the 4th time that he's hit, so all of you will lose 3 life.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. And then all that life game happened beforehand, so I will draw a trigger off of Frodo.
Yep.
And yeah, what the hell? Actually, no. I'll go ahead and I'll pass the turn. So there you go,
Not gonna
Caleb.
lie, you made it a lot less fun to kill Swan by doing all that damage to him. You know, you make a valid point. On the other hand, shut up. So, 3. I promise this looks scary, but it's actually scarier than it seems. I'm going to cast Atali.
Okay.
So everyone's going to exile from their library until they had a non-land card. I can cast those cards without paying their mana cost. I got a city on fire.
Well, you got my Felidar Retreat that I tutored for, jerk.
Sure did.
You get
Sure.
and you get Tireless Provisioner.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be around long enough for this to matter, but there's my Felidar Retreat. I've already played a land. There's my Beanstalk Giant, and then there's my whatever, Tireless Provisioner.
Now, if you were to cast the adventure side of the Beanstalk Giant, would it go
It would go to
into
Swan.
exile?
It would go into Swan's Adventure Zone. Next up, I'm going to activate Minskin Boo to put 3 counters on Atali because it has both Trample and Haste thanks to Urabrask and Primal Rage.
Yep.
I'm going to activate, and I'm going to make 10 mana, which I'm immediately going to use 9 of it and 2 life to flip this Atali.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, there's more.
Hey guys, don't worry. It's not scary. Scary my ass.
No, I said, don't worry. It looks scary. It's actually much scarier than it looks.
Oh yeah, no, it's terrifying.
Because now
He's probably
my
going to crit
dinosaur is getting +2/+2 and horsemanship for the rest of the game.
Oh. So who's getting 13 poison counters?
Oh, no, sir. It is currently 14, 15, 16, and I have City on fire, which means it deals triple damage.
Oh god.
Next, we're going to play Thundering Raiju. So Thundering Raiju has haste and says whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then Thundering Raiju deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures I control. So, I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to attack one of these at each of... Actually, yeah. So, I will put the counter on the Raiju itself. And I'm going to swing the Herbarask at Josh, the Raiju at Nick, and Atali at Swan. Not quite. I mean, I guess I could because, this is going to kill you, but I'm a man of my word. I told Nick I'd leave him alone and not murder him. And this is not going to even get close to murdering him.
How much am I taking from Raiju?
So Raiju is base 4, but the trigger is going to deal
12 total.
Yes. Yeah.
So 4 plus 12 or 4 plus 8, 12.
No, yeah. 12, and then it itself is going to deal another 12, so 24, knocking you down to still
okay.
a very healthy life total, and then Josh is going to take 12 plus, and then there's a 5/5 coming your way.
Okay. No trample on any of them?
No, trample on every one of them.
Oh god.
And I lose my
So
Beanstalk Giant, which I should have attacked
5/5 and what else?
with. Just a 5/5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll
Mystified
just
Reiki,
take
too.
the 15.
Hey
Go down
Josh,
to 6. Yep.
because I doubt I do. Do you have anything that can give another creature haste? Just curious.
If I draw into it, I might.
Let me know, because I could potentially deal with Caleb on my turn if you can give something to bind haste, a certain halfling who can do things if he's fully powered up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, you've got to get rid of my Herbarask first, or otherwise it'll just enter tapped.
Okay.
Son of a bitch!
All right. Michelle. All right. I go.
Yep. I mean, I
Okay.
completely flubbed that turn, by the way. I should have attacked with the Beanstalk Giant into one of you, and then I should have not wasted the Atali on Swan and attacked Josh. I think I could have just won the game there. But for the record, by the way, Swan, you took the 45 poison counters. You're actually not allowed to play the next 4.5 games.
Well, so this is a 5/5 dragon that comes in taps.
Sure. I'm at 16. I have accepted the fate that I'm going to die.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play this mountain.
But I promise you this: if it does make it to my turn, you're all going to die. So kill me now or suffer the consequences.
Well, deal with his Urabrask if you can, Josh. I'll see what I
So
can
I'm
do.
gonna pay 1, 2, 3 white at the Temple of the False God for 2, 4. I'm gonna cast Hour of Reckoning to destroy all non-token creatures.
Okay,
That's a start.
that makes sense.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Nope. I agree with that move.
Um, I will then tap the mountain to
He's like, that's how he does
cast.
live, by the way, because he's indestructible.
Son of a bitch.
He's
Well, so I
tapped.
cast Diamond Pickaxe. Then I'm going to
I have
pay
a 1/1.
2. Yeah, I have a 1/1. I'm going to attach the Diamond Pickaxe to this top. Now they don't have.
Actually, wait, 15, 17, 3.
Okay, so here's my question more for Caleb. Because Naali is dead and in the command zone, if I still attack with tokens, am I still able to play those? The cards that were exiled.
No, because you have to have the creature on the.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, Swan, you actually took 51. I forgot about the +2/+2 from Delo Horse, so I'm not allowed to play for the next 5 games and like the first 2 turns of the next game after that.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and swing with Thopters at Caleb.
It's still
So I've got.
shorter than sitting out one 6-man game.
So we've
I have
got.
bow blocks to anything you have because they
All right.
fly.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. And then
So
draw 2.
5, and it's just 5 base, right?
Correct. Yeah, because they don't have double strike.
Right.
I will
With your
discard
commander,
this.
though, that would have been pretty good.
I know, jerk.
You're the one who killed them.
Yeah, but I had to deal with your board.
It didn't really deal with the thing that you wanted it to deal with.
Well, I'm doomed anyway. Oh, I get to make a treasure token. Yay! Money. Oh, that was on attack anyway. Cool. I think I just sealed my fate. So I will pass the turn and prepare to receive a shiitake mushrooms of poison.
All right. So beginning of upkeep, ring tempts me. I'll go ahead and make my ring bearer one of these delightful Tolkien creatures, and I'll lose 2 life because at this point life is not what matters. So I can
So
draw an
you
extra
might
card.
call it you might call that one a delighted halfling.
Ha! Nope, wrong
I
card.
might. All right, so I'm gonna pay 1 planes to play Frodo Sauron's Bane.
Ooh.
That's why you wanted haste.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately you have Minsk there, and that's not gonna help me. Or you have Boo. You have a 1/1 hamster.
I have Boo.
Boo.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 to play Lightning Griefs, equipping to Frodo Sauron's Bane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 more to make him a scout, and I'll go ahead and pay 3 more. Or sorry, he's gonna go from a citizen to a halfling scout to a becomes a halfling rogue.
And
So
then if you
he,
attack me, you can take away Caleb's glory of poisoning me out.
yes, but then I die to the poison, and I can't play for 5 games, and I don't want that.
His rule does not apply to the league, so
Uh, hmm.
How is that different from any other game?
you're not wrong.
Hmm. If I could just get rid of Boo, but I don't have an answer to Boo.
Boo.
Yeah. I mean, the game has to end, so I'll let you decide which of us you want to kill. So I will move to combat, swinging the Frodo Scout. He's now a 2/3 with lifelink. So I will send him your way, Caleb.
Yep, I'll block.
Okay. I'll gain 2 life. I'll make you lose 2 life. And actually should have had my scout swing at you too, but that's my fault for not declaring it. That was stupid of me.
Oh, you're halfling scout?
Yeah, well, because I would have sent 7 at you, and then on attack, if they dealt damage to you, you would have lost 3 more life. I actually could have killed you right there. I didn't think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Well, I didn't do that, so I guess I'll probably die to poison unless you want to let the guy who loves poison die to poison, and a bunch of hobbits win the game on the next turn. So I'll pass the turn.
All right.
Could have
Let's,
killed him. He could have died.
I know.
Well, that's
To be fair though, Josh, either one of us is potentially a threat to him if we
Oh yeah, no,
survive.
we're both hosts. And
Well,
I
I mean,
realize that.
if he can kill us with both of us, one of us is definitely going to die to 50
Oh yeah,
poison.
no. Oh god.
I'll play Vorinclex Monstrous Raider.
Sorry,
Ugh.
100 poison. I was wrong. 100
Yeah, no,
poison.
we're dead. We're gonzo.
So I'm gonna play this Belagid recovery and trigger this Felidar retreat that I got from Josh, putting a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
But it's actually 2 because of Vorinclex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're dead. So dead.
Yep, it's gross.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
he can just swing Vorinclex at me, kill you with poison, and that, yeah.
I'm not swinging
But,
Vorinclex at you, Josh. I'm gonna throw it at your face because it's a hamster. So I'm gonna throw it at you and draw 8 cards, which is really 24 damage at your face.
yep.
Oh, this is so much more fun than killing Nick with poison.
Oh god.
What's my
Yeah,
next?
okay.
No.
Play Sardian Avenger. I'm going to pay 3 for Helm of Cauldra. I'm going to pay 2 to equip Helm of Cauldra to Sardian Avenger. I'm going to move to combat and put a +1/+1 counter on Sardian Avenger. I'm going to swing both these at Nick. But Sardian Avenger is kind of fun because it says First Strike Trample. Whenever Sardian Avenger attacks, it gets +X+O until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts your opponents control. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from anywhere, from the battlefield, Sardian Avenger deals 1 damage to that player.
I don't have any artifacts. What are you talking about? There's no artifacts here. All right, good game, Caleb. Good game. All right, let's move on. So we have a shot, another one. Damn it, I could have killed you. All right, well, you know what though? I like the Hobbit deck. It was a lot of fun. And,
No, the Hobbit deck was definitely good.
Supreme victory.
I think we're all just a little rusty. We haven't played on camera in a little bit, so
Yeah. All right. Well, how about this? For everyone watching, give us a hot minute. We're gonna reset, get ready for game 2, and give Nick a chance, if he hasn't done so already, to get his horror pick movie recommendation ready. So,
I'm
BRB.
all ready.
All right, we are back. As you can see, the screen is focused on Metal Nick's playmat because here on Thursday Night Showdown, we do something unique that no other EDH channel does, and we have a horror movie recommendation. So, Nick, turning it over to you.
Hello, everybody. Yes, absolutely. Those of you who've not watched before, or you're hanging out in Kayfabe, just chilling, playing some games, trying to get that desperate win in before they start playing closing time. And I'm going to throw out my friends. So first off, my wife tomorrow, my lovely, beautiful wife, who I absolutely adore, best wife a man could ask for, is going to turn 39 point part 2 tomorrow. And so I decided to not go on theme with a deck that revolved around or a pick that revolved around the decks we're playing. And I'm going to throw down Happy Death Day. Absolutely. If you've not seen this movie, I highly recommend it. If you were ever like, what would a slasher film be like if it was like mashed up with Groundhog Day, and you get Happy Death Day. Jessica Roth stars as the sorority snob Tree who wakes up one day in the bed of what she believes to be a one night stand to end her day getting stabbed to death by a guy in a baby mask, only to wake up and have to repeat the day over and over again, dying many different ways over and over again. So anyways, I really recommend this film. It's super creative. I very much consider this movie to be like if you are trying to dip your toe into the slasher genre, much like the original 1978 Halloween, this is a film absolutely worth going. It's PG-13. It's light on gore. It's very enjoyable. Probably part of the reasons why my life loves this movie so much. But I really recommend it. I think it's an absolutely great film. There is a second one, Happy Death Day 2. Also good. Gets a little too sci-fi. Explains the time loop. You didn't need that. Just enjoy the time loop. But there you go. Happy Death Day. All right. I'm done. Let's play some damn Magic.
I was gonna
Awesome.
say that was what killed the second one was for me was like the explaining the time loop, going real sci-fi. I loved the first one.
Yeah, I didn't dislike the second one. I didn't need that aspect of it. That aspect I
No.
was okay without. So,
All
all right,
right,
let's do it.
so turn order. Funny enough, it just happens to be the order in which we all died. So we'll start with Swan, announce who you're playing, and take your turn. Gross. All right. I am playing Thrun, the Last Troll. This is dedicated to Dread Pirate because I know how much he loves green. Thrun, the Last Troll can't be countered, can't be the target of spells or abilities my opponents control. So built-in hexproof. And I can regenerate. Draw.
I just
So we'll
want to
play
point out that we've had
Forest.
a no blue day today, actually.
Darn. No, wait a second. No. Nick had blue. He countered a spell.
He did. Or you mean
Oh,
Swan?
right. Yeah, I
Swan.
forgot about
Get your
that.
names right, dude.
Sorry,
I'm
Swan.
gonna
Swan, the like a bird.
I'm gonna tap this forest to cast a wild growth draw off of Vesper Sentinel.
I didn't really count it because, I was mostly scared of green creatures. I only got attacked with colorless ones, and then he died.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, I played wild growth enchanting said forest past turn.
Sure. Oh,
All right. So I'm going to be
much.
playing Geshath's son's avatar. Honestly, real simple, really. Caleb killed me with a dinosaur, so I'm going to kill him with 30 dinosaurs. All right, cool. Moving on. Let's play the game. I'm psyched. Let's kill some birds. Sacred Foundry, tapped, pass.
All right. And it is Caleb Glory's Wolfman back again with another Gruul deck because, again, I don't feel like thinking tonight. This is Anzarog the Quake Mole. I try to do dumb stuff with combats involving my opponent's blocking, and then them blocking is actually what kills them. I don't know how much of this I'm going to do before I take 30 dinosaurs in my body, but we'll see how it goes.
This is probably one of the only cool cards, aside from the Surveillance, that came out of Murders at Karlov Manor.
No. You're not giving enough credit to my guy Delney there. Delney is an insane Magic card, and it's basically the secret commander of any commander deck I put it in. I'm gonna play a Spire Garden, and I'm gonna play a Morgul Knife, which is a Shadow Spear, and I'll pass.
Also,
Del-
shout out to Vane River, by the way, from Karloff Manor.
Oh yeah, Vane Ripper's really good too. No, Delney is the secret commander of my CEDH deck. It's Malcolm Timna, and realistically, it's Delney makes those two trigger choice. It's such a great card. Speaking of surveillance,
What the hell?
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well,
Okay, this guy over here. All right.
and I corrected you in saying that it is actually just CEDH. But
I
So
thought we said casual tonight.
it
No,
is a bracket
I realized I died to
4.20.
100 poison counters, but you know what?
it was 51, and the C stands for casual.
Well, it was Caleb. It was 51, but then you had Vorinclex, so when I got hit, you would have doubled all the counters.
The Vorinclex got thrown at Josh's face. It didn't double those counters. You're good.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right,
Well, I'm going to play Forest, right?
I didn't want to make you sit out that many games.
I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to play a very fun card. I'm going to play Saber-Tooth Cobra.
Josh, leave the poison alone, man.
Nope. So if Saber-Tooth Cobra damages a player, they get a poison counter. During their upkeep, they get another poison counter unless they pay 2. There you go. Pass the turn.
Was that like Ice Age?
Yeah, Mirage.
Mirage. That's right. It was the summer expansion, not the winter expansion.
All right. I'm going to play Stomping Ground. I'm going to lose 2.
Sure.
I'm going to tap 2 to play Gishath. Or, sorry, it's Quinth.
I was like, Gishath already?
I'm just going to play first. I'm going to play Firstborn of Gishath. He's a little Gishath. He's a 2/3 with haste, but I want to block the stupid poison viper thing, and so I'm not going to attack anyone.
That's not a viper. Get your snakes right.
Sorry, it's a cobra. My bad.
All right. You done, Nick?
I am passing the turn, just hoping that I don't have a cobra swinging my way.
I'm going to fetch with this Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to go grab a Taiga, and I'm going to play Hajar Loyal Bodyguard, which I can sacrifice him to give target legendary creature, or legendary creatures in general, get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. I need to add that to my Joda deck. I didn't read that it was all legendaries.
Gross.
That card's good. Yeah, I'm going to put this Taiga into play tapped and pass the turn.
Flying. Oh, gross. Take one.
By the way, the list that Swan is working with here, the deck name is 99 Head Balloons. Thought you all would appreciate that.
99 sell off balloons.
I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds.
I still think I like the Goldfinger version of that song the most.
Crack the Evolving Wilds. Go get a forest. Let's go find forest. All the forests are mismatched as well.
Because you're a monster. Got it.
Yep. Oh, well, then in that case, do a whiteboarded forest.
Ow. The only acceptable white border cards are Portal 3 Kingdoms. And Unlimited / Revised when you can't afford to get Alpha and Beta or Foreign Black Border because,
They're expensive.
Yeah, I was like, a Revised Underground Sea is already expensive enough. Foreign Black Border or Beta, you're looking at, 4 digits at least, and not everyone has that to spend on a Magic card.
No, of course not.
Granted, I don't know anyone who's ever spent 4 digits of cards on a Magic card.
No,
I only have 4 digits to spend on eggs. I can't spend it on Magic cards.
Right. I'm going to tap this forest for a brown oof.
Oh, that's what I should try to do, Nick, is trade my, I need 3 more Bizarre Bagdads to finish out my playset. I can trade some eggs. Anyone want to make that trade?
Right. Let's tap this for 4. Let's play Elysian Cartilage. Carotid.
Is this just creatures that I vaguely know what they do tribal?
So this will counter activated abilities of artifacts. So
yeah, I vaguely know what all these cards do. It's just these are random cards to put in a deck.
Yeah, it's great.
Also, Spell Table thinks your third card over is a Desecrator Carriers.
Whoa.
Or Discase Carriers? Disease Carriers, okay. There we go. Illison period. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna swing the Cobra at Swan. It's a 2/2. How much do you love that Esper? So if it deals combat damage, yes, you get a poison counter. Okay. Cool. Pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
Do you see what I did for the table? We got rid of Esper Sentinel.
No, hey, man. I appreciate you and what you did. Thank you. 99. All right. And
yeah, I was gonna say you've got Reb and Pyro in there, and I mean,
I'm gonna play Overgrown Farmland. I'm gonna tap 3 for Topiary Stomper. I'm gonna go find a basic. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna continue trying to curve out. So we're gonna go 3 mana into Garrick's Uprising. I don't control a creature with power of 4 or greater, and I'll pass turn. Man, this deck has a lot of random foils in it that I didn't realize.
Oh, such a first world problem.
Well, I wasn't intentionally trying to foil this out. It's just I did try to with the basic lands, but like this is foil, this is foil.
It happens. I get it.
Yeah. Nothing in, or no, I have a basic in my hand, but nothing else besides the basic in my hand is foil.
You know what card should have been reprinted in the future sight frame for Mystery Booster 2? Sabertooth Cobra.
I don't think that most people remember that card exists.
Frost does. Uh, oh, did you pay the extra 2 for the to prevent your extra poison counter? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Discard. Because you blocked with Esper Sentinel. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pay 2, 4. Cast my commander. Run. So now, because I've got a creature with power 4 or greater, this will now tap for 2. Hmm. I think. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass the turn.
All right. I'm going
Yeah.
to untap. Drawer. I'm going to be. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I just got to think. Yeah, okay, so I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Hulking Raptor. It has Ward 2, and at the beginning of your pre combat main phase, I add 2 green mana. All right, I'm going to remain boring. All right, cool. I'm going to remain boring and non threatening to the board, and I'm going to pass the turn to the Wolfman.
All right. It's well, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll play this forest, and let's just cast my commander. Trigger this power creature with power 4 or greater. Okay, yeah. Okay, power 4 or greater, draw a card. Well, that's not terrible. I don't really have much to do here, so I'll just pass the turn. What'd you find off Stoneforge, Swan?
Skull Clamp.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Okay, I'll take one. Super stoked about it.
Untap. Okay, sure. And let's up for that.
You all
One
neither
more.
need to remove the village bell ringer, kill Swan, or let me untap unprovoked, and then I can kill the village bell ringer.
Um, or I'll pay 2 and I'll play Kenris Transformation targeting the Jolly Balloon Man.
Yeah, that does it too. Oh, those sleeves are. I love those sleeves. Did did
Cool.
he say
I
something?
will.
I didn't. I can hear you and Nick. I can't hear Swan.
No, I didn't catch anything, but yeah.
Okay. What are you eating? Okay.
All right. Let's tap the Curated for 2 to cast Batterbound. That is a living weapon. I believe I have a germ. You have a germ?
Batter
I got a germ.
Skull's like third cousin twice removed.
Right. Yeah. It's a 1/1 with vigilance and lifelink.
It wants to be Batter Skull when it grows up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it works great once it's attached to Thrawn.
Oh, by the way, because this deck does run Beast Within, I typically keep a Beast token with me. This is the Beast token Swan actually made me.
Nice.
We're gonna use
Specifically for
Samwise.
the Kelsey Grammer Beast because
Ah.
I like Kelsey Grammer.
We'll use Samwise's South-Hearted to represent the germ.
All right, fair enough.
And then tap 2 for Druid class. Cool. I will pass the turn.
All right, untap. I will drop. I'm gonna play Cinderglade tapped because I don't control 2 more basic lands. Then, all right, so I have 2 floating from Hulking Raptor. I'm going to use those 2 to play Intrepid Paleontologist, which I can tap to add 1 mana of any color, or I can pay 2, exile target card from the graveyard. And if you may cast dinosaur creature spells from among those cards you own, exiled with Intrepid Paleontologist. If you cast a spell this way, that creature enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it. With my remaining 4 mana, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to play Nyx Lotus tapped. All right. And then I'm gonna just continue what I've done to do. I'm just gonna hang back. I'm just here, guys. I'm everybody's friend. All right. It's not a dragon, but honestly, all these dinosaurs are as nice as Puff. So just let it be, and I'll pass the turn to Caleb.
Gotcha. Y'all make me feel guilty about making certain decisions in my life.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. I'm a coxman.
Bold.
Now, that's not as fun. So I'm gonna play this commercial district with Scry or Surveil. I think I'm actually gonna bin this professional facebreaker. I'm gonna equip Onzerog with the Morgul Blade. And then I'm going to go with Contest of Claws. Target creature I control, Onzerog, deals damage equal to its power to another target creature, Village Bellringer. If excess damage is dealt this way, discover X, where X is the excess damage.
Nope.
Oh, I'm going to go to 48 and discover 5. That's a 6er. The Vigor.
Oh, he's been exiled. We lost the Caleb.
His mole was too powerful.
I'm still showing him.
Yeah, your audio, your video, you're like.
Yep. See, what happened is he blocked himself with his mole, and so he's taking repeated combat damage
Testing.
right now.
Right.
Can you all hear me?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can hear you now.
I was going to
There we
say,
go.
I was talking the entire time. I can see you all and everything.
Yeah, no, you got exiled for a second. You're back now, although your video's not great, but you're back now. Yep.
Really, my video quality hasn't changed for me. This might be on Josh's end or something. I don't know.
I'm seeing it on my end as well.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
it's I've seen it for mine too.
Well, I'm
You are
saying
currently
from like,
broadcasting in 480p.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying from streaming wise because my video looks good on my end.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
you're
really clear.
Did you run out of AOL instant messaging CDs?
Again, it's fine on my end, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
But
It's probably my end, but who knows? I know nothing.
Anyway, I put last night together in my hand, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see if like resetting my camera will do anything.
Up tap. Well,
Does it look better to you all now?
It's still 480, but it like is taking a hot second to. There we go. Now you're back.
Okay.
Now we can see Kelsey Grammer.
I'm going to play Blind Obedience. Artifacts and creatures my opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. And then I'm going to just pay 1. Can't do that. My elk does not make copies. Well, this kind of changes my plans.
Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. Being an elk.
I'll
So-
pay 3, cast Staff of Domination.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, you sacked the vexing. Never mind. Okay.
I was like, why would that matter?
Why would what matter?
Sacking the vexing bauble.
Oh,
Because whenever a player casts a spell, if no matter, never mind. That's why I said discard.
Oh, right. I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing an elk at Caleb.
I mean, I'm required to block because I don't want to just give you back Balloon Man.
And pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. I will play this forced. My land for turn. Trigger Druid class. I will gain a life. Huzzah. Let's play 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go ahead and equip the Batterbone on 2 Throne. Germ dies. Goodbye, Sam. Right. I'm going to move to combat and swing at Swan for 5. Vigilance and lifelink 5/5. I think he muted himself again.
I did, in fact, mute myself again. I'm blocking with Stoneforge.
Okay, I will gain 5.
And by the way, that is still 3 commander damage on me because it's still your commander.
Oh.
So
It's a legendary elk.
It's a legendary 3/3 elk.
6 more of those hits and I die.
Perfect. I'm just going to keep swinging at you until you block.
No, you're not.
All right. I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. And I will draw. I will play a mountain. I am going to go ahead and pay 7 green and then a red and a white to bring out Gishath, but he enters tapped, right, because of blind obedience.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. Cool. That's all. Yeah, it's okay. No, guys. Friendly dinosaurs, right? Like Gishath, the friendly dinosaur, he lived in a tree, like it's all good. It's all good stuff, okay? So I'm just gonna pass the turn, be everybody's friend, and there we go. All right, don't worry.
What kind of tree can support Gishath?
The world tree.
Don't say it. 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 Don't say it.
Nah, you should say it.
No. I'll remind me. Actually, you know what? I'll just text it to you guys.
Play a mountain. Play Finhorn Elves. Oh, it's tough. I'm going to play Irresistible Prey. Honestly, he has to be blocked, but I'm just going to do it to draw a card because I'm not getting what I need. And that's not it. I'm not going to... Nick hasn't irritated me, so I'm not going to irritate him. I'm not going to start the assault. I will just pass the turn.
Thank you, Caleb.
I feel like we're both sitting with our hands on the big red button, just ready to push it.
Yeah, just mine's bigger, and it works.
What's Caleb? What's attached to Anzog and Anzarog?
Lifelink and Death Touch, or Lifelink and Trample.
Oh, got you. The Morgul Blade Shadow Spear.
Correct.
This ain't Mordor, bitch.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. No. Red, red, red. Three, I'll have one floating. I'm going to cast Kiki Jiki.
Hey, Nick, you're familiar with the speech at the beginning of the Lamb of God song, Omerta, right?
Yep.
Yep. That's how I'm feeling right now.
That's Kiki Jiki. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. If you kill me, you are forgiven. If I'm left alive, you will die. I will kill you.
I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tap Kiki Jiki, make a copy of Emperor Cruder, go search my library.
I really hope you're not about to win the game right now.
Don't think I can.
Honestly, I've seen his deck list. He can't. Because I think the only way to combo with Kiki in that is Village Bellringer. He doesn't have Zealous Conscripts. He's not playing blues, so he can't play any of them. I guess he does have Rest. I don't know if he's on Rest though. But Emperor Cruder can't find Resto anyway, so.
Okay.
Swan, are you on Resto?
What?
Restoration Angel.
No, I think I cut him from here.
Okay, so yeah.
Good man.
This is just a value Kiki then.
Just some recursion when some, D-bag puts Kenris Transformation on the Jolly Balloon Man. That's really what it is.
Well, I mean, CEDH not well known for removing enchantments from creatures.
Yeah, not great.
But that's the fun thing about CEDH is a lot of people are like, oh, we're just going to get pub stomped or whatever. But I've played my CEDH deck against my Friday night group, with their permission, of course, multiple times. And I think I've won a little bit more than I've lost, but I've lost to plenty of weird things where I'm like, I would never see this at a CEDH table. But here, yep, I don't have it's like when Josh turned my commander face down on CEDH night.
That was great.
For everyone else but me, I was miserable.
That was a Cyberman conversion.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Tell you what, I'm gonna pass turn while I do this because it's taking me a minute to figure out what I want.
Yep.
Did we get hit with a bot in our Twitch chat, Josh?
It's already been taken care of.
Cool.
All right, I'm going to pay 2. Blind Obedience has artifacts coming in tapped, right?
Correct.
Cool. Well, I'm going to play Lorian Brooch, a.k.a. Trailblazer's Boots.
Yeah, that doesn't matter if it's tapped.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and equip those onto Thrun, giving Thrun non-basic landlock.
Oh, so funny thing about non-basic landwalk. As our friend Tanner found out, if someone plays a Blood Moon and you play, something like, I don't know, And Underground Sea, you control a non-basic mountain, which means you can still land walk non-basically. So, well, because a lot of times when people play Blood Moon, you're like, oh, it just turns all your stuff into basic mountains. That is the one time that it's like, nope, they're non-basic mountains.
Yeah.
It's like that and Back to Basics are the only time that really ever counts for anything.
Yeah. Cool. Move to combat. Let's share the wealth, and I will swing at Caleb for 5 unblockable with my commander.
Nothing I can do about it. Take 5.
I will gain 5. Go up
What
50.
gives you lifelink?
Batterbone.
Oh, right, Batterbone.
Second main. Tap the Carroted. Play Finn, the Fang Bearer. And then I will pass the turn.
Cool. I will untap. I will draw.
Yes, he does spin tapped as well.
Okay. All right. Oh, untap. Okay, sorry. So, all right. So I have 8 green. I'm going to go ahead and tap the 8 green plus 1 additional green. Actually, sorry. Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna just tap green and a white. Shit. No. All right. It doesn't matter. I think it's all right. All right. Cool. Sorry. It's an order of things, guys. Here. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna play Apex Altasaur. It's a 10/10.
Oh.
When it enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. And it has Enrage. When Apex Altasaur is dealt damage, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. With that on the stack, I'm going to go ahead and pay a green and a white, and I'm going to play Heroic Intervention. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Okay.
Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Okay. So Apex Altasaur is going to fight every creature on the battlefield that you guys control and kill every single one of them. So hey, Swan, I got rid of your elk.
with that on the stack.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess pass priority. Caleb, you're up first.
I'm gonna sack this to give my legendary creatures +1/+0 and indestructible. You can continue fighting it as much as you want, Nick, but every time you're gonna give me 10 life doing so.
I'm gonna pay 1. Cast Tyvar
so I
Stand
think
targeting.
I think in theory then it has to continue to fight. So Caleb, by doing that, and that's okay, you've likely just locked us into a loop because it has to continue to fight over and over again.
Well, that's funny because I'm gonna give Thrun hexproof and indestructible.
He's already hexproof, and doesn't he all?
Well, the indestructible is what I want.
What's his card called again?
Tyvar's Last Stand.
No, the Altasaur. What's the first name?
Oh, Apex.
Thank you. It's up to 1 target creature, so you don't have to. So the first time it enters, it fights up to 1 target creature. So you can keep doing this, and then you don't have to continue. Like, it's up to. You don't always fight.
Well, I will wipe out everything I can wipe out that doesn't give you life. So I guess I won't have it fight your guys' indestructible stuff because it would just be pointless at that point, correct?
Now, I should note, Finn does have Death Touch.
But this has indestructible, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
All
right. Well, that was
we lost John's spell. Oh, there you go. Coming back, maybe.
Well, that was kind of fun. It wasn't quite as much fun as I wanted it to be, but it was still fun. All right. So I will move to combat now. And then, Swan, I'm going to swing Gashath at you for 7.
Take 7.
And I'm going to look at the top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And put any dinosaurs from those 7 onto the battlefield. All right. So it's not a ton. Although this would have been fun to have out before Apex Altasaur had come out, I will play Wrathful Raptors. Whenever a dinosaur you control is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target that isn't a dinosaur.
Yeah, no,
And
that would have been just game over because you would have just kept fighting my guy and shooting me, and I'd gain 10.
I'll play Regal Behemoth. When Regal Behemoth enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Whenever you tap a land for mana, while you're the Monarch, add an additional mana of any one color. And I'll play Coresword Crasher. Whenever one or more creatures you control with Trample deals combat damage to a player, create an XX green dinosaur beast token creature with Trample, where X is the amount of damage that player has dealt this turn. Everything else I have is lands and Farseek, so I will just go ahead and put these down to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just quickly uptick, just so I can kind of keep count of green mana, because that's clearly my prevalent one. And that said, I become the Monarch, so I draw a card at the end of my end step, and I pass the turn.
I'm gonna play a Misty Rainforest. You know.
So, Nick, just so you know, with Nick's Lotus, when you tap it, you can then choose a color. So you have some flexibility on the activation.
No, I know that. But knowing how my board is shaping out, green is my most prevalent mana. So the fact
That's
that I
fair.
can tap it for 11 green right now is kind of probably the best thing to tap it for, since I have enough mana of everything else to get any other color I need. So,
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm just tracking that. But you're right. If I get into a situation where I could really use one other thing, like whatever the white dinosaur is that destroys all non-dinosaur creatures. Yep, that would be good.
Waking Sun's Avatar.
Thank you. Yes, Waking Sun's Avatar. I mean, not that it's in this deck.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, not that I have a semi-encyclopedic knowledge of Magic cards produced before COVID. Oh, this one does have my cool serialized Cindervines in it.
Oh, nice.
Crack that out of the
When you
box.
pulled that?
No, that one I pulled when I cracked the box here at the house. That was Prime Speaker Zagana that I pulled.
That's right.
When you were there. Yeah, it was that Prime Speaker Zagana was on my birthday. Well, I was gonna go get my commercial district only to find out that I have it in play. So I guess I'm just gonna get Stomping Grounds. And I'm not doing a whole lot here. I mean, I could board White Nick, but it's boring. And doesn't really accomplish much. Like, it doesn't win me the game. So I'm just not going to do it. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Hey, Caleb, thank you for not blaspheming and or chain reactioning me. I appreciate it, buddy.
Oh, no, I was just going to attack you a bunch with Anzarog with Indestructible.
I'm going to pay the 4 and untap Mana Vault.
How does he have Indestructible, or you have a way to give him Indestructible, right?
I have a way to give him Indestructible and force you to block him.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
And eventually, your creatures will either take enough damage to die, and because I have Trample, I can actually start assigning damage over to you. So it basically would just kill you in one hit, but it doesn't kill Josh or Swan, so what's the point?
That's fair.
I'm going to pay 2 for Goblin Engineer.
What'd you end up finding off your Imperial Recruiter, Swan?
Now I'm trying to remember. Oh, Marvin.
Okay.
I'm gonna dump this LED into my graveyard.
I'm going to give this deck a few more test runs, over the next coming weeks, but it might be coming apart. It was a fun concept for a while, but it kind of just does one thing, and Sometimes the thing is fun. Most of the time, that thing is just like, cool, I just board wiped everyone and I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm not ready to just take it apart right now. I definitely think the Gruul deck that I will keep together is Minsk and Move for the foreseeable future. I like that deck. It's just dumb, stupid.
I
It's
think that
Gruul.
deck. I think that deck is called Richard Gere. I think that's what that deck is.
You right?
Well, kind of screwed up my plan a little bit. I'll just pass my. I'll just pass a turn, I think.
Okay. And tap on keep draw. Sure. Let's pay one. Cast many partings. We get a basic. Put it in my hand. Sure.
Okay,
Do another
we're not even out of
order.
Final Fantasy, and they're already previewing cards from Return to Tarkir. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You remember that article that they released in December where they said they were going to print less sets in 25?
I
I think
they are
Hasbro
printing.
got up. Yeah.
I think they are printing less sets. It's just they're not giving us any like. There's the
Dude.
we need perpetually hype. By the way, the Final Fantasy
Think-
stuff already sold out almost everywhere.
I honestly don't care at all about the Final Fantasy stuff.
I don't either. I played 7, and you had the use the cheat code to get all of the summons,
K2
so I cheated
stack.
my way through that game. And I played
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 1, the one for the NES, and that's all I ever played.
I didn't play any of them.
Though if they did have a Knights of the Round Table summon adjacent card, I would probably pick that up on the secondary market because
What would be
really
what
cool.
would be fun? What would be fun is everybody if you guys can get your hand on the starter deck, which will probably be one of the easier things to get your hands on. Get your hands on the starter deck, and we'll all do Junior Commander. That'd be fun.
Commander Light.
Commander Light. Sorry, that's right. Commander Light. I forgot. Light. Lite. Like Miller Light.
Yep. All right. So to update, I played many partings, got this forest, put it in my hand, made a food token, cracked the food token, gained 3 life, used the rest of my mana to up the Druid quest to level 2. Move into combat. I want the Monarch, so I'm going to swing a 5/5 unblockable at Nick.
Okay. I will take 5 Commander from Thrun.
I will go up to 58. I will gain the Monarch. Beginning of the end step. Draw card. Pass the turn.
And and Josh, I'm very disappointed.
Resolves.
No, I just want to say I'm disappointed because you had a golden opportunity to say you've been thunderstruck. All right.
Wow.
I'm going to play Cavern of Souls, naming Dinosaur, obviously. So that is 7 lands. So Topiary Stomper can officially do things, guys. He can do things. Oh, my God. And then I'm going to tap the 11 I have. I'm going to float... I don't know how many of those. Something. 3 of those. I'm going to play Indominus Rex, a.k.a. Polyraptor. So, as you guys know, whenever you dealt damage, I just make another token of a 5/5 Polyraptor.
About a year ago, at this time, Nick, every Raptor I played was a Polyraptor.
I'm going to use those final 3 to play Chromatic Lantern.
That's
and then
a joke that Nick and Swan will get.
Huzzah.
I'm going to play 4, 5 to play Spinosaurus. When it enters the battlefield, I create a 3/3 dinosaur creature with trample.
I'm just waiting for him to drop that one dinosaur that's like deals damage to dinosaur, creates infinite Polyraptor loop.
Well, I want to do that, but I want to do it with the Swords of Plowshare, so like I can make that dinosaur, and then I can just go ahead and just, you know what I mean, like just start really screwing everybody over. All right, so there's my 3/3 dinosaur with trample. Okay, and then let's see any other triggers. I mean, this gives every dinosaur haste, so I've got all that. I do have 2 floating. I am hellbent at this point in time, so there's not a ton I can do.
Wait,
So
because you weren't hellbent before?
And so I'm just going to go ahead and swing Gashath at Swan again because how big is your blocker, Swan?
A 1/2.
So I'm going to send a 7/6 dinosaur with vigilance. Oh, he has vigilance. Shit. Why am I tapping him? He has vigilance, haste, and trample.
Are you making any other attacks?
Let's see. Well, you've got Quarz. I'm going to send the 10/10 at you, Caleb. I don't know, just because it's a 10/10. Because at this point, Quarzog's kind of neutralized, isn't he?
I mean, he's a 10-5.
But he would die if he blocks, wouldn't he, against a 10/10, or is he still indestructible? Okay, so I'm sending a 10/10 your way. And Josh, how big is your boy?
Sorry, it's a 9-5.
5/5 with vigilance, lifelink.
I'm gonna send my Quartzwood Crasher, my 6/6, at you as well.
Okay.
And that's it for now.
All right. I guess pass priority.
Nothing here.
I took 10.
Right. I'll take the 6.
Okay.
I'm a 52. And you become the monarch again.
Cool. And Swan, are you blocking, or are you taking 7 from Gashath?
I already took the 7.
All right, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm going to play Sunfill Infiltrator. Whenever Sunfill Infiltrator attacks, you may have it become a copy of a target dinosaur you control, except its name is Sunfill Infiltrator and it has this ability. And then I'm going to play.
Well, hold on. You've got. Oh, that you're still resolving that. Disregard.
Yep. I have Curious Altosaur. Vigilance Reach. Whenever a dinosaur you control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. The rest of my cards are going to go to the bottom of my hand because they're not dinosaurs. Sadly, I'm losing Rhythm of the Wild in there, but it happens. And then, all right, so that dealt trample, that was trample damage, and then I also swung. He doesn't actually have trample, so I dealt 6 and 6, so 12. So I'm going to create a 12/12 dinosaur with trample.
Gross.
I mean, it could be worse. All right. It's pretty nasty, and then because I'm the Monarch, I will draw a card in my end steps. Sweet. Pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw not a land, please. Nope. Draw land. Play a Reliquary Tower. Pass the turn.
All right. I would actually like to draw land. I did. A tap land. I guess I should have been more specific. I'm going to pay a red. Tap him. Sack Staff of Dominance. Bring Lion's Eye. Is Battlefield in my hand? Battlefield. And then let me see. I'm gonna. All right, we're gonna see if this works. I don't think it's going to. I'm gonna sack Lion's Eye for 3 red mana. Gonna have. Actually, sorry, 3 white. Now 2 white floating. I'll use 1 of the white, red, Soul Ring, cast Balloon Man. Then white, tap for 2, 1 floating, and a white for Savine's Reclamation. Targeting Village Bellringer. Use my remaining 2 Ornithopter of Paradise.
Okay. You have assembled Voltron. We are probably dead.
Yes. I've got 1 left floating. So I'm going to tap Balloon Man to make a copy of.
How do you have a hand? Didn't you sack Lion's Eye Diamond?
Do what?
How do you have a hand? Didn't you sack Lion's Eye Diamond?
Oh, you're right.
Which means you also probably couldn't have cast Savine's Reclamation, right? Well, could you have flashed it back?
Yeah, I could have.
Okay. So you still would have gotten the Bell Ringer and the Ornithopter of Paradise that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So essentially, I can just make infinite flying 1/1s with Village Bellringer now.
Yeah, it's a Splinter Twin combo.
Yeah. So
Okay.
tap.
I have nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I can't do anything. That's stupid bullshit, dumbass way. But okay, cool. Next time I'll send 1,000,000 fucking dinosaurs to your face. All right, good game.
Yeah, what I was saying, and for anyone who's interested in maybe building this deck and playing it, so this is the card the deck's kind of based around. It's Roar of Challenge on him. So what you can do is make he becomes indestructible and he has force to be blocked. And then if your opponents have a lot of creatures, since he has trample and lifelink, you just keep attacking. They keep blocking. You keep getting extra combat phases. Eventually, you'll be able to start assigning trample damage to the player, and you'll kill them through commander damage, all while gaining enough life to make sure you live through anything else. It was just never advantageous for me to do it because the only person I could kill is Nick, and that
That
at
makes
that
sense.
point, Nick wasn't my enemy. So like, I wasn't incentivized to board wipe Nick when it leaves. I get to kill Josh, or I don't get to kill Josh, and I don't get to kill Swan. And at that point, like I said, Nick has a scary board, but I don't think it's really coming after me at that point. As Nick said, I'd kind of been neutralized, but there just wasn't any benefit to doing the board wipe
Yeah.
combo. So I left.
Well, it's
Yeah.
okay. A 3, a little stupid jolly balloon man took care of all of us with a dumbass infinite combo. So there we go. All right, cool.
But honestly, I think the more important lesson is that the importance of knowing when to board wipe and when not to.
Yeah.
Because if he would have board wiped, I mean, it would have been like another 20, maybe 30 minutes.
Well, and yeah, and again, it's not advantageous because what is it? Like it wouldn't have stopped that combo. It wouldn't have stopped
Yeah,
Josh from killing me from like potentially just thrunning me with commander damage.
true.
Because I already had 5 of it, and I could never block Thrun. Also, I normally kind of agree with you, Nick, but I actually love Splinter Twin style combos. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't typically play a lot of them. I think I have one in Felden, but I really love the Splinter Twin style combos. A lot of people don't. I think they're neat. I was really glad they unbanned Splinter Twin in Modern. Not that I play Modern, but shout out to those people trying to make it work. I hear it's not doing it, but you know what? You'll get there eventually, guys. Just hold out hope. 2016 Magic, it's coming back.
I mean, I like the combo with who's it? It's Heat Shimmer and
Dual Caster Mage.
Dual Caster Mage. That
Yeah,
that one's fun.
in Swan's deck, I believe it has Molten Duplication and Twin Flame plus
Yep.
Dual Caster Mage.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So he found that list, and I've been helping him and modify it. We play it on Friday nights because on Friday nights we like kind of ramp it up. So we might start pre-con, then kind of head to just like a mid-power deck, then maybe a high-powered one, and then end the night on CEDH.
That makes sense. Trying to go up the brackets.
Yeah, exactly. Start at start at 2. We're actually doing a similar thing to your all's Commander League at our Friday night one. We're instituting a point-based system, and what you do with that point-based system is you can either use it to buy a pack of equivalent value to your points. So if you want to buy like a Legends pack, you got to acquire a bunch of points, or you can buy one card for your deck
Oh,
to add in. So it's kind of neat. And like by buy, I mean you can pull a card out of your collection, right? But if I wanted to add, I'm playing Stella Lee. So if I really wanted to add a Snapcaster to that deck, I'd have to acquire 14 points because Snapcasters are. By the way, get this: Snapcasters are $14 right now. That's insane to me.
right. The lowest it's ever been for Snappy.
Yeah, I mean, I I can't believe I'm living in an age where Snapcaster is $14, and at one point Termaglyph was under 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
crazy.
insane.
Crazy. Well, for everyone watching, we definitely appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to tune in next week. We're gonna have some. We've got a fun idea on the docket, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Let's go around the horn. Let's start with Metal Nick, then we'll go Caleb Swan for shout outs and all that fun stuff.
Thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate you guys. Hope everyone has an awesome rest of their week. Great weekend. Shout out to Kayfabe Cards. We love you guys. Excited to play there on Sunday. Great games, everyone. Take care.
All right, Caleb.
Yep. Shout out to everyone who watched. I know she's already asleep, but shout out to my girlfriend who makes sure to tune in every week just to watch, even though she doesn't play Magic. She doesn't know what's going on. She still likes to support the viewer count and watch my hands move back and forth. But also, just everyone who watched, chatted in Twitch, chatted on YouTube. Keep that engagement up and keep an eye out for the eventual giveaway where I'm giving away Shocklands. We'll announce that, but really like to see some more going on in the chat first. So when we announce it, we can really get the buzz out there.
Yep. And Swan.
yeah, just pair what everyone else said. Shout out to everyone for watching. Commenting. Make sure and like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff to appease the algorithm. It's always a blast getting to play some Magic with my friends.
Hell yeah. And then, as always, make sure to check out our friends, as Nick said, at Kayfabe Cards. Link in the description to their online store. So, they're a solid shop in Utah. If you are in Utah, it's not too late to join our Commander League. Check us out Sundays, 1 p.m. That's where we'll be. And then also, shout out to AI Armor. We'll show you all the fun stuff next week, but we definitely want to give them a shout out as well. They are huge supporters of the channel, and we appreciate them. So, yeah, definitely want to stay tuned for that as well. That's going to be it for this week. Thursday Night Showdown. We'll catch you all next week. Peace.